Welcome back, guys. It's lunchtime, and the streak of consistency continues. Something's been on my mind, and only recently did kind of a bit of a framework for discussing it come up, and I thought I'd share it with you guys today. Do you have anybody in your life who talks about how busy they are? Maybe it's you. And you just immediately call nonsense. The mental math that happens automatically, we are hardwired to judge. This is why we have to try so hard not to be judgmental. But we make an assessment on everything. It's like a survival mechanism. So if somebody says to you, oh, man, I'm so busy, I can't get shop time. Some of the guys in my circle make knives, right? It's like, man, I can't get enough shop time. Or, I can't get to the gym, or I can't fit in a workout, or, life's just so busy. But they're forwarding you crap on Instagram. And you see that little green light on all the time. And a lot of us, who are productive, run a bloody schedule, right? We actually run on a clock. We take this many minutes at this time to check Instagram, and we do a YouTube video at lunch and post it. Very disciplined, very regimented, very consistent in our behaviors. And the odds of some person in your life having the same schedule, and you see that little green light on all the time, or every time you are on Instagram, there's just a bunch of crap in your inbox. I don't have a problem with people sending me things that I or they think are interesting, or that they think I might think is interesting or useful or helpful. I appreciate that. But the picture that's painted is grim, right? So people, think about what you're saying, think about what you're doing, try to be congruent. Because I can assure you, your subconscious mind is calling your bluff. And when it calls your bluff, it's in the form of you having diminished self-confidence, a diminished sense of self-worth. Your self-esteem is not what it could be. And that affects everything. Your success is hindered and deterred by that thing. So, don't be full of crap. Like, seriously. It's okay to have some downtime. You don't need to be full of crap and say things like, oh, I'm so busy. Nobody cares. It's not some sort of badge of honor to be busy. Busy isn't in and of itself productive. There's no value inherently associated with busyness. There are days that are genuinely busy that are full of value. There's other days that are busy that are full of just waste, right? You went to town to get something, and you got home and you forgot to get this other thing. So you're back to town, and then, you go down to the basement to get something, and you come back up and you forgot the other thing down there. That's busy. But really, it's just disorganized, repetitive, just wasteful movement. So, don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you're busy because you're just being led around by, your brain seeking dopamine like you're on a bloody leash. Right? Have some self-awareness. Be honest with yourself. It's none of my darn business. But I strive to call myself on my crap. And it's super helpful for me reaching my goals. And I know that you probably have things in your life that you would like, because you're human too. So give it some thought, because you're definitely leaving something on the table. Because I know I was. And there's days that I still do. We're all work in progress, right? We're not finished until we're done, right? So just keep pushing. So anyone listening to this isn't a personal attack, but if you feel triggered by this, it's a wake-up call, right? It's, hey, it's pretty obvious. You're lying to yourself. You're kidding yourself. And maybe you're lying to other people too, which is another issue, right? So don't be incongruent with your words and your actions, right? And, there's nothing that says you need to be busy. There's, the people you have responsibilities to, people you have, made commitments to, and then there's yourself that you've probably made commitments to as well. And you do owe yourself and maybe a couple other people your best, right? So, a lot of people, there's little people in this world that deserve your best. So not only should you not be full of crap and not be at your best for their sake now in the moment, but you're modeling behaviors for them. You're modeling behaviors that you're telling them. The person who's supposed to be the most trustworthy person to them in the world, you're teaching them through your actions. If that doesn't scare the crap out of you, I don't know what to tell you. That's terrifying, even for the most disciplined, well-intentioned person. That's terrifying. So it's a heavy note to leave it on, but I think that's as it should be. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you in the next one.